Now the latest twist in the ongoing criminal cases of Dennis Drue, who was convicted of manslaughter in the 2012 deaths of two young people on the Northway.
The horrific crash caused back then. This is the other big case in Saratoga County Court today. Tonight, Drue is back behind bars, even though it is yet to be determined whether it will wind up in a lengthier stay or not.
Fortunately for us today, the right people are in place on this case like they were back in 2012. So I think we have the right people that are just saying enough is enough with this character.
Dan Levy takes us inside the Saratoga County Courthouse for this case. Good evening, Dan.
Mark and Sabrina, good evening. The notorious Dennis Drue was back in a Saratoga County courtroom today, not because of something he did, but rather because of something he allegedly didn't do. When Dennis Drue was released from state prison 2 years ago, he was expected to abide by certain rules. When authorities in Saratoga County heard that Drue had been driving without an ignition interlock device on his car, they figured that might be enough to send him back to prison.
Unusual is a good word. This, though, is a result of what occurred in 2013 when he was sentenced. This is a conditional discharge that he has been accused of violating.
Drue has already spent 9 years in prison after his drunk driving crash in 2012 when Christopher Stewart and Deanna Rivers were killed and two other teens were seriously injured. Today, the Stewarts and the Rivers returned to the same courtroom where Drue was tried, convicted, and sentenced more than a decade ago.
Do you think somewhere Christopher and Deanna realize that your crusade continues all of these years later?
I think they're right behind it, to be honest with you. I think they're probably the strength that's pulling us through every single minute of every day of this. You know?
We're thrilled with the possibilities that some justice was going to come out of this, because obviously the last couple of weeks it seemed that all the decisions were going against us.
The next court appearance for Dennis Drue is scheduled for June 5th, at which time the Rivers and the Stewarts say they will be here. In Ballston Spa with coverage you can trust. Dan Levy, News Channel 13.